Country Line Lane, I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at futures moves from yesterday. Soybean prices for the week topped on Wednesday with a fade into the weekend. Thursday and Friday drops were not enough to offset the early gains, though. Beans went home 2 3/4 higher. Cotton prices bounced back 90 to 202 points into the weekend. For the week, December cotton 81 higher. Corn prices worked mostly higher for the week, with weakness on Tuesday and Thursday to the limit overall move. Friday's 3 to 5 3/4 cent gain left December 12 1/4 cents higher for the week. Domestic wheat futures set a new contract high on the last trade day of the week. December hard red winter 1.7 to 3.5% higher, with December's new life of contract high at 7.75. After an attempted bounce into the weekend, lean hog futures faded in the afternoon, closing 5 to 50 lower. Afternoon selling into the cattle on feed report left the cattle board fats 87 to 127 in the red. Feeder cattle ended the session 217 to 267 on the loss side. After a bounce back attempt into the weekend, lean hogs faded into the afternoon with 5 to 50 cent losses. Neighbor, there's your futures moves. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat movement from Friday. Pork carcass cutout value in the afternoon report, 98.27, just a penny lower. Estimated slaughter, 2.606 million head through Saturday, down about 12,000 from last week and 70,000 from the same week last season. Year-to-date, hog slaughter remains 1.9% behind the 2020 figure, with a 100.36 million head figure. Wholesale box prices higher. Choice up 116, 281.82. Select up 39, 263.11. Federal slaughter, 661,000 head for the week through Saturday. Year-to-date figure remains 3.1% ahead of last season's pace, with 26.94 million head. Neighbor, we'll look at the cattle on feed report later in today's programming. We're on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Stephen, I need to weigh a bunch of pigs, and I understand that you've got some deals going on hog scales.
Yes, sir, we sure do, Larry. We're having a fire sale on 58 SX hog scales from W.W. Paul. They are going to come with the beam and poise and 2 bifold doors. Really easy to work. They're running $17.50 right now, Larry.
That's a great deal. Tell us the brand again.
They're made by W.W. Paul.
Tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
We've been with Stephen from D&D. Go to ddtexasoutfitters.com for more information. Neighbor, let's look at cotton movement from last week. A glance into cotton ginning showed 1.108 million bales had been ginned through the 15th. That is the slowest ginning pace since 2013-2014, though harvest has been 6% behind the 5-year average. The DSQ, or daily spot quotation, for the 21st showed 6,322 bales sold. Cotton Look A index for the 21st was up 280 points at 119.85. The average world price for cotton, 8 points lower at 92.8 cents per pound. Neighbor, there's cotton movement. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. Sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Wednesday, Sunday night, almost 7 p.m. What's it looking like from here?
I think it's somewhere around that 3 to 4 on the sheep and goat end, and on the cattle end, kind of somewhere like we had last week. Probably won't have as many cows. We had that special consignment, so it's that time of year where they'll start selling some calves, so we're sure hoping for somewhere around that 1,500 cattle end, I guess.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You reach us at 830-997-4394.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials, Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number, and MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. It's Sunday evening, 7 p.m. How many cattle have you drawn so far, Gary?
Well, Larry, we were working on 1,300, Larry. Gonna have a big run again. Probably have 1,600 tomorrow. Got about 125 cows, probably. Mostly Packer cows. Got a few cows going to palpate, about 20 head of them. Some good young cows in the bunch if they're bred. Other than that, we got the big slug of Tiger Type and Bramer Cross calves. There's about 40 of them. We got some good Charolais calves. There's about 50 or 60 of them. Some black calves. Got some really good quality cattle this week, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You can get us here at Sale Barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. Or you can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
Y'all have a good sale day tomorrow, and we'll speak with you after the sale.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. mgbuildingmaterials.com. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction, Mason and San Saba. Ken, how is the first sale of the week there in Mason starting out?
You bet, Larry. Had a little over 1,200 head already on the yards, about 110 or 15 cows, about 10 or 15 bulls, and the rest of them all good calves, yearlings. I'm looking for that 14 to 1,500, something like that. A lot of good groups of calves and yearlings, and several groups of wean cattle there also for tomorrow's sale, Larry.
How about Thursday in San Saba? How's it shaping up?
It's shaping up pretty good. We've got several groups of calves I know coming in. Also got a little drag of a set of Charolais bull yearlings. They're just like about a year old or so. They're going to be coming in if somebody wants to grow them a bull or whatever, and a few heifers. They're going to come in too. Then we're getting ready for that big sale on Saturday too, Larry. The best October sale. Got a little over 3,000 head for it. We'll kind of visit more as the week goes on about how many pairs, bred cows, bred heifers, and opens that we got.
All right. Have y'all got that on the website yet?
We do have it on the website. Lots of pictures on there and everything, Larry. That's at jordancattle.com. 325-372-5159.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beville Livestock. Rodney, how did our Friday sale turn out?
We had a good sale Friday. The old market was a little stronger in places, and we had some good cattle to sell, so we got along real well, I thought, Friday.
Walk the pens with us.
We had 656 head of cattle, 1 horse, and 15 goats. Your 2 to 300 pound steers were $1.43 to $1.50. Heifers $1.20 to $1.83. Your 300 to 400 pound steers were $1.26 to $1.68. Heifers $1.22 to $1.70. Your 400, 500 pound steers were $1.22 to $1.53. Heifers were $1.24 to $1.54. 500, 600 pound steers $1.20 to $1.50. Heifers $1.20 to $1.65. Your 600 to 700 pound steers were $1.14 to $1.31. Heifers were $1.12 to $1.28. And your 700, 800 pound steers were $1.13 to $1.26. And heifers were $1.07 to $1.21. Packer cows were pretty steady. They brought anywhere from 35 to 74 cents. Packer bulls brought from 41 to 93. Young stocker cows, and we had a few of them, they brought anywhere from 75 to 81 cents, with some bred cows dollaring out around that 1,000 and a quarter. And the pairs we had Friday brought 11.50 to 1,300, sir.
What do you know for this Friday?
I know of a few bunches of cattle coming, but not a whole bunch, not no big bunches this week. We do have the South Texas Hereford sale Saturday, so we'll have that in conjunction with our sale next week. We'll have a few cattle Friday.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, y'all can reach me here at the sale barn at 361-358-1727, or y'all can call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com, the Laredo store. Call Gabriel, 956-727-7473. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how is the Monday sale shaping up?
I got a pretty good run there, probably around 1,800, maybe a few more for tomorrow. Probably 300 cows. Out of that, I'd imagine 40 palpated cows, handful of pairs. Got a pretty good little string of young, open, wet bag cows in it. Calf-wise, we got a lot of good strings of calves. Got 2 good sets of black calves. One set kind of a Angus and the other set Brangus. Got about 200 Beefmaster Cross calves and yearlings off another place. Got a set of good Charolais calves off of another ranch. Several other smaller bunches of calves, but looks like around 1,800 or so for tomorrow.
Good deal. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for that sale in Live Oak on Monday.
361-813-6650 is myself. 361-786-2553 is the office. Webpage, liveoaklivestock.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Riley.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, let's look at the cattle on feed report. 11.55 million head in capacity lots of more than 1,000, down 1.43% from October 2020's inventory. A larger than expected drop. Getting there saw 2.16 million head placed against the 1.79 million head marketed from September 2020's report of 11.234 million head inventory. For placements, that was a year-to-year drop of 2.87% when the trade was looking for a 1.4% boost. Marketings were 3.09% lighter year-to-year, with the trade looking at 2.5% drop from that September 2020 figure. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how's the Monday sale shaping up?
A little lighter this week. I imagine we're going to end up somewhere around 450 head. Probably got 60 cows and bulls on the yards right now. Do have one Brangus bull to test in the morning. Pretty young bull, pretty nice looking kind. Only have one pair as of right now. I'm going to palpate somewhere around 20 or a few more cows in the morning. I'm going to palpate those. So shaping up on the cow end. As far as the calf end, just lots of good calves and yearlings again. The quality's pretty good back there. And I would like to say, I forgot, we have 2 registered Bremer cows. The man's supposed to be coming with the papers bred back to a Bremer bull, young cows there. So if anybody needs anything tomorrow, feel free to contact us, 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Neighbor, let's take a look at your grain commentary, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company Corpus, 1-800-2-TUGGLE. Corn futures were up 9 on Wednesday, down 7 on Thursday, and up 5 on Friday. Exemplary of the uncertainty of today's marketplace. Warmer than expected Midwest forecasts had the market lower on Thursday, while larger than projected demand for corn for ethanol and exports helped the market close good on Friday. For the week, corn futures gained 12. The Biden administration's war on fossil fuels has crude oil prices now over $80 a barrel, likely on the way to 100. Higher fuel prices are good for ethanol, which of course is good for corn. The higher energy prices have fertilizer prices skyrocketing, which has early projections for next year's corn planted acres down 1 to 3 million bushels. Also good for corn prices. For help marketing your grains, 800-2-TUGGLE, Tuggle & Company Corpus. Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in October, D's plus 85, 1113. Houston, D's plus 105, 1148. And Progresso, 1070. Number 2 or better, yellow corn, October delivery to Corpus, D's plus 90, 628. Houston, D's plus 75, 613. Progresso, $12. Hard red winter wheat through Houston in October, D's plus 70, 844. Houston beans, October delivery, November less 20, $12 and 1/2. 2,112 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma cotton, 422 bale of West Texas moved on Friday. 2,536 total bales for Friday movement. Prices went from 105.01 to 108.01. That made the average on those 2,536 about 106.56. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble. Good day to you.